Welcome back to Better Kansas City. There's a new underground bar experience in Westport, and the bar's design looks like it jumped off the pages of Alice in Wonderland. Let's see how the fall can take you away from the rhythm of daily life with this cocktail creation.
So I'm going to start with egg white, and I'm going to dry shake this for just a little while before we actually start putting everything together.
Okay, so this is both a sweet and kind of tart cocktail. Why did you guys choose to have the egg white in it?
Egg white offers a lot for cocktails in the sense of the mouthfeel of the drink.
Huh.
So we do this to just really enhance the drink and give it that extra level of enjoyment for our guests. I just added a little bit of citrus to it, which helps with the smell of egg white because it doesn't always smell great. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar here and simple syrup. And then I've got a blueberry and lemon infused Tito's handmade vodka.
Okay, and when you say that, we're noticing a very deep color there. How was that achieved?
So we actually take this Tito's handmade vodka, does not come in flavors, and we infuse blueberries and lemon into the cocktail, or into the vodka before we put it out for service. So that sits back in my cooler for a day or two before we're even ready to serve it. And then we blend it all up with a stick blender that I have in my kitchen, and it gets that nice blue color from the blueberries. We really wanted to come up with something down here that isn't available anywhere else. We wanted to bring a theme. We wanted to bring that high-end feel to our basement of Westport Ale House, so that you kind of forget where you are while you're here. You lose your sense of time, your sense of place, your sense of reality even.
Okay, so is that when I'm seeing the otherworldly experience, is that what it means?
Yes, yes. We really wanted an immersive, visually stunning experience while you're in our house.
And of course, a great place to enjoy a drink that really does smell like lemon. You can also smell a little bit of that blueberry. Do you mind if I try this?
No, please do.
Okay. So that is sweet and delicious, and of course, you can enjoy it anytime in the Queen's Court or other places. Well, and that one was called the Blueberry Lemon Fizz. In the next half an hour, we're making the Queen of Hearts cocktail. Well, this cocktail is perfect for any Alice in Wonderland fans or self-described sweetaholics. Let's head back into the fall in Westport to mix up a Queen of Hearts cocktail.
The Queen of Hearts is fun because it's a very fruit-forward cocktail.
Oh, okay.
But really packs, it's really rather strong. So you definitely get your money's worth.
So when you're saying fruit-forward cocktail paired with Queen of Hearts, I imagine we're using a lot of red berries.
Correct. Right now I'm pouring a little bit of a handmade strawberry simple syrup, or strawberry syrup. We've got Grand Marnier, which is an orange cognac liqueur, and then Chambord, again, which is just a raspberry liqueur.
So all of those three agents are sort of sweeteners.
Yes, sweet, carry a little bit of alcohol with them. And the Tito's, of course, Tito's handmade vodka is just a nice, clean, simple vodka.
Well, it sounds perfect for the Queen of Hearts. Now, let's also talk about this space we're in because, just a few months ago, there was storage everywhere, but now you can see green velvet couches like in the Cheshire Cat room.
Right, so we spent a lot of time just choosing the furniture and the decor, a lot of voices that went into deciding if something was the right fit.
And look at that perfect pink. Man, what a beautiful cocktail.
So you'll notice with this one, not very frothy, there's no bubbles, there's no, it's really in more of a martini fashion. We
This is so beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
So when I first heard about this drink, I thought the ladies would love it, but you have told me that actually men are ordering a lot of this too.
Right. As far as having, a smaller cocktail menu down here where we're driving to kind of match with our theme. Again, this drink is a little bit stronger for our drinks on our cocktail list. So, ladies, men, anybody can enjoy this.
So I have to say, this is absolutely wonderful, and you get so many different flavor notes from all the different fruits. And yes, friends, those strawberries were cut into the shape of a heart, and there was a pearl on the toothpick. In just a bit, Mike mixes up something a little stronger. Okay, Bill, so if I told you that you could get some tea and CBD oil, and they were working their way into a cocktail, would you be in?
As long as you're buying, yes. I'm down.
Okay, I guess we're buying this one. So it's keeping the classic vermouth and whiskey, but get ready for a twist on the Manhattan, the Mad Hatton at the Fall in Westport. Mike, how is this cocktail a twist on the Manhattan?
So this is our Mad Hatton, a small riff on a classic cocktail. So I'm going to start with a Long Branch whiskey.
And this is special, right? Because there's sort of an ode to Hollywood with this.
Matthew McConaughey actually sponsors this whiskey.
Okay.
I personally like it because it brings a little bit more of a smokiness to the cocktail without having to add any scotches or bring too much, and it's not overpowering in that sense.
And this is actually something that truly makes it a Manhattan, or a twist on the Manhattan.
Sweet vermouth, yes. We use Carpano Antica. It's a house favorite in both of our concepts, Parkway Social and Westport Ale.
Okay, what did we just add there?
This is a Luxardo cherry liqueur.
And that's kind of what makes it a twist as well.
That, yes, it's just adding elements, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of sweetness to it to help balance out the whiskey. We've got 2 sweets, and we're gonna add 2 bitter elements right now to it.
You told me that I could finally help do something, so I'm gonna add 2 drops.
2 drops of honey bitters.
And are we gonna taste that honey in there?
Lightly, it's more of a accompaniment to the cocktail.
Okay, and here comes the mint CBD drops. So trust me with this, guys. Okay, and what's next for the Mad Hatton?
So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit of ice. And we stir all of our whiskey cocktails. General rule of thumb, you always stir if there's not any citruses, if it's not vodka, everything else. This will help preserve the mouthfeel of the drink. Which is important to maintain the balance and the integrity of the cocktail.
Okay, and coming up next is one of my favorite parts because I love coffee and love tea, and we actually have a chai tea foam.
Yep, which we make in-house. We shake it, we take a little heavy whipping cream, a tiny little bit of sugar, and then we just make it right here at the bar in front of you.
And we didn't tell you, there's a Mad Hatter room, so why not have your Mad Hatton in it?
Very cool.
So you noticed that was the Mad Hatter top hat on the drink, and it was in green. It was really nice. Mike says that they want to get all the details right because they just want to do something a little different.
Could you tell anything with the CBD in the drink, or?
Honestly, that one's too strong for me, so I just had like one little sip, and mostly it was probably the foam up top that was chai latte.